Up next, I have a ps4 Pro. This one comes in, customer says that there's no image, just randomly went out, but just looking at it, it has a little warranty sticker, so I'm assuming the port was repaired before. Maybe the port is just coming off the board, and that's very common for repairs or places where there are the cheap shop, and they either use cheap parts, cheap equipment, or they just don't know what they're doing. There's different reasons why they're charging so cheap, but if you pay if you got the cheap route, you're gonna get cheap results, and then you're gonna end up spending way more money than if you would have just gone to the shops that are charging a fair price for a skilled work, and your stuff is not gonna go out soon or at all. So I recommend to shop around, but don't go for the cheap repairs. Cheap repairs are cheap results, cheap parts, not enough skill, and that's what you get. You get a port that is being repaired and it goes out just without doing anything. If you can see, the port looks good, it doesn't look damaged. So I think it's just the inside of it where the actual solder work goes into place, that it kind of made it to go out. So let's get to it. Just real quick, you see this little warranty sticker. I'm about to just peel it off, but now it becomes my repair and it's my shop. I don't usually I don't use any warranty stickers, just because I know my work. I recognize my work. So if I work on the console and they bring it back because it's not working, I can just open it up and see that it's my work. Then most of the time, I see that it's not my work, and I would just decline the warranty, because like I said, I know how I do my work. I know how I do my repairs, and they always look the same. So let's get started on this one. Okay, so I just opened it up. The first thing I notice is that you see these little marks on the screw holes. There's some marks everywhere, right? What that tells me is that whoever worked on this console don't have experience on this particular model or this particular repairs, and that's why they started to kind of keeping track of the screws. Somebody that has done it a few times, you'll see the screws in a bunch, right? Whole bunch like that, because by memory, by taking apart so many consoles, that where all the screws go to, right? And this person probably was the first time, or I just didn't know what they were doing. So you see the mark, the little screws, because there's two different screws. You see, this is a secure screw, and this is just a regular Philip. That's why they were marking them. So just like that, all the screws in a bunch. No need to mark nothing. All right, just as I suspected, you can see this port, it moves. You see, it shouldn't move at all. So this is how you know that they went the cheap route, went to the cheap store down the street where they do all cheap repairs. And like I said, man, cheap stores, cheap price equals cheap work. That's why this customer is coming to me, and he wants a good quality repair with high quality parts. Now the money that he thought he was going to be saving, now that money it's spent again. So don't cheap on your repairs. If you're going to spend the money once and get it over with. Get a high quality repair. So yeah, let me get and fix this real fast. Alright, time to test this ps4 that was previously repaired at the cheap store. Like I said, cheap repairs, cheap results. So now, bam, we get an image. And the customer will be happy / upset that he had to spend more money on getting it fixed the right way. On to the next one.